Hey, everybody. Welcome. We are live here at ITW 2023. It's an exciting time. I can feel the energy. Welcome to ITW Xtra, powered by JSA TV, the official broadcast of ITW 2023. We are coming to you live from National Harbor. This is in Maryland, but right across the way from DC. Exciting time of year with an exciting place on the map here, welcoming the international crowd. I'm Jamie Scotto-Kataya of JSA. Joining me on this expo floor, my dear friend, Mike DeVito, Chief Commercial Officer of Tonaquint. Mike, welcome to JSA TV.
Jamie, thank you. Great to see you. It's been a long time since we've seen each other in person, so happy to do it here at ITW. Once again, I think it's my 17th or 18th, so
yeah,
dating myself there for the audience.
I don't think you missed one, right?
I've been to a lot of them.
Previously GTM.
Previously GTM,
right?
Yep, that's right.
Now
I remember when they were at the Wardman Park Marriott.
Oh yeah,
yes,
those
I remember
escalators.
Those days.
Yeah,
yes, I do remember those.
I drew a nice little coffee.
Miss those days sometimes.
Yeah. All right, so we've known each other for quite some time, but this is your first time on JSA TV.
It is, and thank you for having me.
Woo-hoo.
Thank you.
For our viewers who just might not know already, but we're going to correct that wrong right now, can you tell us a little bit about Tonaquint?
Certainly. Thanks for asking. Happy to. Tonaquint Data Centers is a hybrid IT provider. Our focus is very much on enabling, let's say, the full hybrid cloud journey for our clients, both colo, private cloud, managed disaster recovery, backup, and of course, interconnection. We operate meet-me rooms and heavy on the interconnection side. Our focus, I would say, is very much on mid-market enterprises in regional markets. We find these clients need our white glove approach. They don't have a lot of extra resources. They need an approach of consultative engagement and of partnership, quite frankly. So we love working in those markets and very intimate, very close relationships. So really looking forward to that. We are currently in St. George, Utah, and in Boise, Idaho. And recently, earlier this year, Diff Capital Partners made the acquisition of Tonaquint. So we have a $16 billion infrastructure fund behind us. So very excited about that.
Great. You got that stability. You got that huge demand in those tier 2, tier 3 markets. Can you tell us a little bit about what's driving that demand?
So it's interesting. Like, I think, we're lucky in our industry. We're in an industry of growth, right? And in the NFL cities, Ashburn, Dallas, Chicago, Santa Clara, massive growth. But also part of that growth is in these so-called regional or tier 2 markets. And I think part of it is driven by the model that we're in, right? So much in the same way that, let's say, large airline hubs drive more regional demand in, let's say, secondary markets, I think the data center business very much tracks with that from a logistics point of view. And we know that a lot of folks are moving, right? We see population migrations to tier 2 and tier 3 markets, maybe a more relaxed lifestyle, or perhaps the pandemic-driven remote working policies, all the above. Right. But we see a lot of growth in these markets, and there's some really fabulous regional markets out there today in many parts of the country. We are currently focused on predominantly, let's say, the Mountain West states and the Southwest, but we think there's a lot of upside in both. So, and we find that the clients we work with there, again, like they're committed to those regions. They're very significant in their own region, perhaps not on a wider national scale, but certainly in their regions, very, very important, very significant. So we love working with them.
Mike, I love that. And talking about all this growth, what's on the horizon for Tonaquint, say, over the next year or two?
So it's an interesting situation for us. So we want to scale our business, but we also want to keep our focus on that client intimacy. Yeah. So I think one thing for us is to continue our knitting, to continue to give strong performance in the swim lanes that we're currently in, and at the same time grow our product base and grow, frankly, our scope, those clients that we can work with on a geographic basis, whether that be a private cloud workload, a colo workload, or what have you. So we have to thread that needle to continue that top flight service for our current client base while we continue to acquire more. I think you'll see us work very hard to, let's say, wave the Tonaquint flag outside of our core markets. We're not very well known. I think you'll see us do a lot of work with the channel community to try to get more of a relationship with that very esteemed audience and to get our name out there via indirect means. And also, I think you'll see us grow, frankly, our direct sales force and really look for a go-to-market that's beyond our core flagpole basis, if you like. So
I love that. All I hear is strategic scaling from you.
It is, and it's always a trick because you don't want to lose your focus on the clients you have now, and you don't want to lose your expertise. You don't want to try to be everything to everybody. But we see a lot of market opportunity out there to grow our base and probably to add a few more, let's say, services to our kit bag.
Unbelievable. Okay, so I'm sure our viewers have one question on their minds. Where can they go to learn more?
Thank you very much. Please go to Tonaquint.com or look us up on LinkedIn, or my numbers are all out there, my email address. Call me or write me.
I love it. I love it. Tonaquint.com, guys. TONAQUINT.com. Definitely,
That's it.
Definitely check them out. Mike,
please check us out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, viewers, for tuning in to ITW Xtra, powered by JSA TV. Happy networking.